everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Evergreen Arts and Crafts, and in today's video tutorial I'm going to teach you how to make this crochet amigurumi plane. They are really cute and easy to make. All you will need is fiber for the filling, yarn of your choice of course, and needle for sewing. Also you can use glue for it to stick all of these stuff, and you can fill in with some beads or something, so they will kind of like give you a sound for your children. I use E8000 to stick all these wings and everything. If you wanted to, you can sew them as well. It's totally an optional. Okay, so if your children are allergic with the glue stuff, you can use a regular stitching method. So let's get started with this project. Alright, so for this project I have used a size 4mm crochet hook. You can use 5mm if you wanted to make a more bigger version of that. Okay, so I'm going to use a white yarn. The previous one I made blue and yellow, and now I'm going to make a red one, so I'm using a white. First I'm going to teach you all of these wings. So we are starting with the front large wings. To make that, you have to do is make a magic circle, magic ring, and into this you are going to do is chain up 1, and into the center of the ring we are going to do 6 single crochets. So if you don't know basics of crochet, kindly learn those basic stitches first to make this project. 2, I'm going to put in 6 stitches in to the center of the circle, and try to make the first stitch a little loose, so that when you are going to work in a continuous round it will be easy for you to make 2 stitches in the first one. So it's 4, 5 and 6. After making 6 single crochets, you have to shut your center, and we are working into the continuous round, so I'm not giving a slip stitch. Into the first stitch we are going to make 2 single crochets, and we are going to make 2 single crochets all the way around in each stitch. So for the total for round 2 is going to be 12 single crochets. So I'm going to work 2 single crochets in each, and before I work, I'm going to take my stitch marker. And don't forget to put your stitch marker on your very first stitch, so that you will know that where you have started your round, and working 2 single crochet all the way around. Alright, so here I am. I have done my 12 single crochets all the way around, and we are going to start round 3, which is going to be 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Put your stitch marker back on. Work 2 single crochets into the next one. Work 1 single crochet into the next, and 2 into the next. I'm working 1 2 1 2 1 2 all the way around. At the end of this round you should have 18 single crochets. So I'm going to work this 1 2 1 2 1 2 all the way around, and meet you guys just in a moment. Okay, so I'm done with round 3, and now we are going to do is from round 4 to round 10 you are going to work 1 single crochet round and round and round, and don't forget to put your stitch marker on. You are not going to increase or decrease any stitches, just keep doing 1 single crochet around and round, total 18. And I'm going to meet you guys once I'm going to complete these rounds. From round 4 to 10 work 1 single crochet around. So I'm going to complete till round 10 and meet you guys just in a moment. So keep on working 1 single round and round and round and round until you reach to round 10. 1 single crochet all the way around. Okay, so I have did my round 10 till round 10, from 4 to 10, and now we are going to start round 11. So removing my stitch marker, I am going to do a decrease round. Into the very first stitch, do 1 single crochet, So in this round, you are going to do is 1 single crochet in next 4 and decrease the 5th. So it's 2, 3, 4, and now we are going to do is invisible decrease. So it's really simple. Pick your front loop of your next stitch, and then again into the next stitch, pick front loop, and then yarn over, pull through, and do a regular single crochet. And this is how I do a invisible decrease. Everyone do invisible decrease like that. So working 1 single crochet in next 4, and then we are going to do is decrease. So invisible decrease, picking front loops of 2 stitches together, and then do a regular single crochet, working 1 single crochet in next 4, 3 and 4, and do a regular invisible decrease. Okay, so we have completed round 11. Round 12 is going to be just a simple 1 single crochet round, which is going to be 1 single crochet all the way around. At the end of round 11, you should have 15 single crochets, and now round 12 is going to be 1 single crochet around, so we should have a 12 single crochet. So I'm going to do this round 12, and meet you guys just in a moment. Okay, so I have done my round 12, and now we are going to fasten off the our work. So into the very first stitch, do a slip stitch, chain 1, and leave a long tail if you wanted to sew this to your plain, or if you are going to stick this, you will need just a little bit of a tail, because I'm going to sew the top part together, and then I'm going to stick this to the plain. Okay, and yes, I forgot to mention, when you start round 4, don't forget to close your center first. Okay, make sure you sew the center first. I forgot to mention that. Sorry about that. So let's get started with the other wings, and you have to make 2 of these front wings, the larger wings. Okay, and this is how your wing should look like. And now I am going to teach you the back wings. So I'm going to sew this first, and it will look something like that, and I'm going to stick this once my project is done. So now we are going to make is the back wings. This is also super easy work. The back wings are going to, I'm going to make it with a yellow color, and you have to make 3 of these. All are going to be just exactly the same. I'm going to teach you. So you have to make it again a magic ring, and after making a magic circle, you're going to do is chain 1, and into the magic ring you're going to do is 5 single crochets. So I'm doing 5 single crochets into this center circle, and this also is going to be in with a continuous round. So you will need a stitch marker as well for this one as well. 4 and 5. After making 5 single crochets, okay, after making 5 single crochets, into the very first single crochet, work 2 single crochet and 2 single crochet all the way around. So at the end of round 2, you should have 10 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is how you have to do 2 singles in each. I'm putting my stitch marker back on. Don't forget that. Meet you guys in a moment. Alright, so I am done with my round 2, which was 2 single crochet in each, and now round 3 is going to be 1 single in the very first stitch. And then you have to do is, and then put the stitch marker back on. Now into the next stitch we have to do 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. So this is the round we have to work 1 single in first one and then 2 in the next one. So I'm doing is 1 2 1 2 1 2 all the way around. So at the end of this round you should have 15 single crochets, and then work 1 and then work 2 singles, work 1 single, and then work 2 singles right at the end. And round 4 and 5 is going to be 1 single crochet around, so it's going to be 15 total. So I'm going to complete my round 4 and 5 working 1 single crochet round and round. And then first I'm going to sew this center part before I work with the round 4 and 5. So I'm going to take my needle, I'm going to pass my yarn, and then you have to make a simple basic knot, just like that, and then hide this. Okay, look at this needle I have right now. It's so damaged. Let me fix this. Okay, much better. Alright, now we're going to pass into a couple of stitches. And what I do, I put this tail in. I don't cut this tail. Normally I stuff this in because it will give a little bit filling to this wing. Okay, so I'm not going to cut this. And now I'm going to do is work 4 and 5, which is going to be 1 single crochet in each. So I'm going to complete my round 4 and 5 and meet you guys in a blink of an eye. So I've started doing it, 1 single crochet. Don't forget to put your stitch marker back on. Alright, so my round 4 and 5 are complete, and now round 6 is going to be a decrease round, which is going to be 1 single crochet in the first stitch and working a decrease into the next one, and working a invisible decrease, which is going to be pick a front loops of 2 stitches, and then do a regular single, then 1 single crochet, then 1 decrease. At the end of this round you should have 10 single crochets, and you have to do this all the way around. 1 single and 1 decrease. Perfect. Working 1 single, 1 decrease all the way around, and this is easy for me. It's easy to work like that, make everything ready, wings and front fan, wings and everything together. They are ready, then you just have to create a body. Now we are back to the beginning, and I'm just doing a slip stitch, chain a 1, and leave a long tail if you are sewing. And because I am not going to sew this, I am going to stitch from the top and close this. I'm going to put this inner tail just like that. I'm going to sew this from the top and then stick later on. I've made 2 white and 1 yellow, and all have made with the same pattern, which I told you right now. Alright, so now we are going to work with a fan part. The front fan, you have to make 2 of these, and in my previous video I have told you how can you make a glitter yarn, like a sparkling yarn by yourself. If you haven't watched this, then just go on my video section and you can watch this from there. And this is how I'm going to combine these 2 together. I'm going to do is a front fan to make this. Okay, back again. Now what you have to do is just make a regular slip knot. After making a regular slip knot, you're going to do is chain 10. Let me move things a little bit away. Okay, so you are going to do is chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After making 10 chains, you're going to do is 3 double crochet on the third chain. So this is the first chain, this is the first chain, second chain, and into the third one we have to do 3 double crochets. Let me show you. First one, this is the second one, and into the third chain I'm going to do is 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And into the next chain we are going to do 2 double crochets. So work 2 double crochet into the next, and into the next 2 stitches, 2 chains, we are going to do 1/2 double crochet in each. So working 1/2 double crochet, work 1/2 double crochet into the next one, work 2 single into the next, 1 single in each of the next 2 chains. So 1 single, then work 1 more single into the next one, and now work 1 slip stitch in each of the next 2. So 1 slip stitch, and then into the last chain do a slip stitch, and then chain a 1 and chain 1 and cut the yarn. So this was the simplest way to make fan, and you will need 2 of those. Okay, now we have to create the top cover for the fan. To make this, you will need a yellow yarn. I'm using a yellow yarn. If you're following the same color pattern, you will need a yellow one. So take your yellow yarn and then make a magic ring, chain 1, and into this magic ring you're going to do 7 single crochets. So work 7 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. After making 7 single crochets, round 2 is going to be 2 single in each, and you should have 14 singles in total. So it's a continuous round. Don't forget to put your marker on. And working 2 in each, I'm going to complete this round and meet you guys just in a moment. Alright, so I'm back and round 2 is complete, 2 in each, 14 single crochet. Now round 3 and 4 are going to be 1 single crochet around and round, and you are going to put your stitch marker back on, and I'm going to complete my round 2 and 3, but before, don't forget to sew the center. So working 1 single crochet around, and then again I'm going to start new round and work 1 single crochet around, and meet you guys when I'm going to complete these 2 rounds of single crochet in each. Okay, so I'm back with my work, and I have did 2 rounds of 1 single crochet in each, and now we are going to put this hook into the very first stitch and do a regular slip stitch and chain 1, pull the yarn up, and that was fast. You can see that all the parts are done. And now we are going to start the body. So this is the center cover for the fan is ready. We are going to fill the fiber with this, and now we are going to work with the body part. And these top 2 circles are really easy to make. All I did was I make a magic circle and a chain 1 and do 6 single crochet into the circle, and then I do 2 in each for round 2, and I made 12. So then I just bring my yarn back to the front first stitch, and I did a simple slip stitch and fasten off the yarn. So it was so easy. First round you should have 6 singles, then you're going to double them out, 12 singles, and at the end do a slip stitch, and voila, the circles are ready. So now we are going to work with the body part. So first we are going to increase the stitches and then we are going to decrease. So I'm using a yellow for the center section of the plain, and then I'm going to change my color to white and red. So let's get started with the body part. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, so now we are going to start working with the body of the plain. So I'm using a color A, which is the yellow, and we are going to make a magic ring, chain 1, and into the ring we have to do is 6 single crochets. So work 1 single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Work 6 single crochets into this magic ring, and round 2 is going to be continuous round. We are not going to give a slip stitch. So into the first, do 2 single crochets and 2 single crochet in each stitch all the way around. At the end of this round you should have 12 single crochets. And don't forget to put your stitch marker on so that you know that where your work was started. I'm just counting my stitches. If you're good with the count, you can do this as well. I'm going to complete this round and meet you guys just in a moment. Alright, so my round 2 is done, and now we are going to start working with round 3. To do round 3, we have to do 1 single crochet in the very first stitch, then work a 2 single crochet into the next. Put the stitch marker on so that you know where your work started. Into the next, work 2 single crochets. Into the next one, work 1 single crochet. Work 1 single crochet, and then into the next one, work a 2 single crochet. And this is what you have to do all the way around. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. At the end you should have 18 single crochets. Alright, so my round 3 is done, and now we are going to start round 4, which is going to be 1, 1, 2. So into the very first stitch, work 1 single crochet. Into the next single, work 1 single, and then into the third one you're going to do 2 single. So we are increasing every third stitch, working 1 single in each of the next 2, and then 2 single in the next one. And at the end of this round you should have 24 single crochets. And this is what you have to do all the way around. So I'm going to complete this round 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2 all the way around and meet you guys just in a moment. Alright, so now round 5. Before I start round 5, I'm going to change my color. This is optional, I guess. Yes, obviously it's optional, but I think you should do this because your plain will look really nice. So what I am doing in my last stitch, I'm going to finish with my white yarn. So I'm doing a regular single at the last stitch, and now I'm going to tie this yellow and white together. I'm not going to make it too tight, just make a simple normal knot 2 times, and I'm going to cut my yellow yarn. So now I'm working with the color B, which is the white one. Right now I'm not going to put any stitch marker on because I know where my white color is going to start. So round 5 is going to be 1 single crochet in each of the next 3 and increase the 4th stitch. So work 1 single crochet in each of the next 3. 1, you can put a stitch marker if you wanted to, but right now I'm not putting a stitch marker on. 1, 2, 3, And into the fourth one, you are going to do 2 single crochets. So at the end of this round, round 5, you should have 30 single crochets. 1 1 1 2 1 1 1 2 all the way around, and then you should have 30 single crochets. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to complete my round 5, and then I'm going to teach you what you're going to do in the next round, working this all the way around, and meet you guys just in a blink of an eye. Okay, so I'm done with my round 5, and now we are going to start round 6, and which is going to be 1 single crochet next 4 and increase the 5th stitch. So now I'm going to put the stitch marker on, because now we are back to the beginning, working 1 single crochet in each of the next 4. 1 2 3 4, and into the 5th one you are going to do 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, and at the end you should have 36 single crochets. 1 single crochet in each of the next 4, 2 3 4, and into the 5th stitch you are going to do 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. At the end you should have 36 single crochet, and keep on doing this round just like that. I'm going to complete round 6 and meet you guys and teach you how we are going to start round 7. So keep on doing this the way I told you. Okay, so I'm back. I have done my round 6, and now we are going to do is round 7, which is going to be 1 single crochet in next 8 stitches. Work 1 single in each of the next 8 stitches. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and now into the 9th one you are going to do 2 single crochets. Okay, so this is how you have to do all the way around, working 1 single crochet in next 8 and increase the 9th stitch. At the end of this round you should have 40 single crochets. So I'm going to complete this round and meet you guys just in a moment. Okay, so I have completed this round, and now we are going to start working round 8. And from round 8 to 11 you are going to work 1 single crochet in each. And don't forget to put your stitch marker back on. So I'm going to complete these rounds from round 8 to 11. Keep doing 1 single crochet in each, and you should have total 40 single crochets. No more increases, no more decreases. Just keep on doing 1 stitch in each stitch all the way around and round from round 8 to 11. So I'm going to complete from round 8 to 11. And when you complete your round 11, don't forget to close the magic circle center, and don't forget to make a knot. So I'm going to complete this and meet you guys just in a moment. Alright, so I have completed from round 8 to 11 all these rounds, and now we are going to start round 12. And don't forget to sew your magic ring circle. So round 12 is going to be 9 single crochets in each of the next stitches, and then increase the 10th stitch. So at the end of this round you should have 44 single crochets, working 1 single crochet in 9 stitches, and into the 10th one I'm going to do is 2 single crochets. So we are actually increasing 4 single crochet in total in this round. keep doing one single crochet till you reach to your 9th stitch, and into the 10th one we should do 2 single crochets. So I'm going to complete this round all the way around and meet you guys in a moment, and then we will start with the color C. We will change the color after this round. So increase every 10th stitch, and I'm going to meet you guys just in a moment. Okay, so I have done with my round 12, and now I'm going to change to the original body color I want, which is going to be any color you like. I'm going to make a red one, so I'm going to unravel my last single crochet and insert your hook into the stitch, grab your yarn, and then I'm going to take my red yarn and pass it through. I'm going to make a knot at the back, not too tight, just a regular knot, and then you're going to cut the white yarn, your color B, just like that. Okay, now round 13 is going to be, we are working with round 13, so round 13 and 14 are going to be one single crochet around, and you should have 44 stitches. So I'm working one single crochet around round 13 and 14, and once I'm going to complete these 2 rounds, I'm going to meet you guys and tell you what we are going to do in round 15. So keep doing this round, one single crochet around for 2 rounds, 13 and 14, and I'm going to complete these 2 rounds and meet you guys just in a moment. Okay, so I'm done with my round 13 and 14, which is one single crochet around 44, and now we are going to start working on a decrease round. Round 15 is going to be one single crochet in each of the next 9 stitches, and then we are going to do one decrease. Okay, so put your stitch marker back on and work one single crochet in next 9 stitches. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and into the 10th one you have to do invisible decrease, which is going to be take a very first front loop of your next stitch, take the front loop of your next stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn through, and do a regular single crochet. So this is how you're going to work with this round, and at the end of this round you should have 40 stitches. I'm going to meet you guys once I'm going to complete. Alright, so here I have completed my round 15, and now round 16 and 17 are going to be one single crochet around, and you should have 40 single crochets. So I'm going to complete these 2 rounds working one single crochet around and meet you guys in a moment. Don't forget to put your stitch marker back on. One single crochet around for round 16 and 17. Total stitches 40. So I'm going to complete these 2 rounds working one single crochet around, okay, so I'm done with my round 16 and 17 working one single crochet around. Now we are going to start round 18, which is going to be one single crochet in next 8 stitches, and then the 9th one is going to be a decrease. Working one single crochet in next 8 stitches. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now into the next one, we are going to do invisible decrease into the stitch, first loop, into the next stitch, first loop, then make an invisible decrease. This is what you have to do all the way around. At the end of this round, you should have 36 single crochets. I'm going to complete this round and meet you guys just in a moment. Alright, so I have done my round 18, and now round 19 and 20 is going to be one single crochet around. And you should have 36 single crochet. Remove your stitch marker and keep doing one single crochet around for next two rounds, which are going to be 19 and 20. So I'm going to complete these two rounds, and then I'm going to teach you, then I will teach you what you are going to do in round 21. Working one single crochet in each stitch all the way around for round 19 and 20. Okay, so I am done with my round 20, and now we are going to start working with round 21, which is going to be one single crochet in next 7 stitches, and then we are going to decrease the 8th stitch. So work one single crochet in next 7 stitches. Make your first stitch and don't forget to put your stitch marker back on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now you are going to do is invisible decrease. So do your decrease. And at the end of this round, you should have 32 single crochets. So I'm going to complete my round 21, just like that, 7 single crochets and then 1 decrease. At the end, you should have 32 single crochet left. And then I'm going to teach you what you are going to do in round 22. Okay, so I'm back and I have completed my round 21. And now from round 22 to 23, we have to do one single crochet around, and you should have 32 stitches. So starting with round 22, working one single crochet around, then I will start with round 23, work one single crochet around. So I'm going to complete these 2 rounds and meet you guys just in a moment. Don't forget to put your stitch marker back on. Work one single crochet around and around for 2 rounds, 32 stitches in total. So I'm going to complete these 2 rounds. Okay, so I'm done with my round 22 and 23, and now we are going to start with round 24. This is how your plane will look like. And now if you are thinking of attaching your wings with yarn, this is the time to sew these wings on the side, and make sure that the part where you join the colors will come downwards, not the upside. So take your body of the plane and then attach the wings if you are sewing. And because I'm not going to sew them, I'm going to stick them. So I'm going to stick them right at the end after I'm going to complete my whole body of the plane. So this is how you are going to attach the wings, and make sure you use some I was saying ruler. It's just that it's been almost like 40 minutes I'm talking with the camera. That is why my tongue is twisting. Okay, so now we are going to start round 24. And round 24 is going to be 6 single crochet, like 1 in each, and then decrease the 7th. So work 1 single crochet in first and put your stitch marker back on. And 1 single crochet in next 5. For total, you have to work 1 single crochet in next 6. Okay, so first I have done, and now we are going to do 5 more. So it's done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we are going to do is invisible decrease, which is taking front loops of 2 stitches together and then do a regular single crochet. And this is what you have to do all the way around, and at the end of this round you should have 28 single crochet. So I'm going to complete this round and meet you guys just in a moment. Okay, so I'm done with my round 24, and now we will start working with round 25. Round 25 is just a 1 single crochet round, which is 1 single crochet all around, and you should have 28 stitches in total. So I'm going to finish this round and meet you guys just in a moment, working round 25, which is 1 single crochet around, no increases, no decreases, just a single crochet round. So I'm just going to complete this round, and then we will know what we are going to do with round 26. So let me complete this. At the end you should have 28 single crochets. Okay, so I'm done with my round 25, and now we are going to start working with round 26. And the round 26 is going to be 1 single crochet next 5 stitches, and then decrease the 6th. So I'm going to put my stitch marker back on my first one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we are going to do is work 1 invisible decrease, which is taking 2 front loops of the 2 stitches and do a regular single crochet. Yarn over, pull through, and do a regular single crochet. And this is what you have to do all the way around, working 1 single crochet in each of the next 5, and then decrease the next stitch. At the end of this round you should have 24 stitches, and this is what you have to do all the way around, and just meet you guys in a moment. Okay, alright, so I'm done with my round 26, which was 1 single crochet next 5, and round 27 is going to be 1 single crochet around. For the total you should have 24 single crochets. So round 27, I'm going to complete this round and meet you guys in a moment. Round 27, 1 single crochet around, and you should have 24 stitches in total now. No more decrease or increase right now, just work 1 single crochet around. Total 24. Meet you guys in a moment. All the way around. Okay, so I'm done with my round 27, and I realized that I forgot to close my magic ring center. And now I'm going to sew this center first, and make sure you sew this center like around round 15, 16 or 17, or around 13 to 14, because that will be easy for you to do. So I'm going to shut the center first, and okay, I was like behind the camera. So make sure that you close this circle really tight and make a couple of knots inside, because this is the point where all the pressure is actually. So make sure you make it nice and tight and put this tail inside. It will work as a stuffing. So now we will need our fiber stuffing, or whatever stuffing you have. I'm going to take this white fiber I have, and then we are going to start filling our body of our plane, just like that. And make sure not to overfill it, otherwise you will see that the shape is really out and it won't look good. So I'm just adding little by little the stuffing. And this is how you have to stuff this in, and make sure there are no empty spaces, okay? And give it a little shake like that with the hands, so that it won't, like, the shape will stay in position. And keep filling if you find any empty spots. this will need some time to fill in. So I'm going to fill in the fiber as much as I think it will need. And then this is what I always do with the hens. And now there are almost like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more rounds to wind up our plane. So happy with that because we are almost at the end of the body. So now we are going to start with round 28. So I'm going to remove my stitch mark. Okay, everything is into this stitch marker. And I'm trying to get that silver Rolex thread. Okay, it's in. Now remove your stitch marker, and round 28 is going to be 1 single crochet in next 4 stitches and then the decrease. So working 1 single crochet in next 4, and then we will decrease the 5th stitch. So it's 2, 3, 3, 4, and now we are going to do is invisible decrease. Take 2 loops of the next 2 stitches, front loops, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, and work 4 more and then decrease. And this is what you have to do all the way around in this round, and at the end you should have 20 stitches left. I'm going to complete this and meet you. Alright, so I'm done with my round 28, 4 singles and then 1 decrease. And now we are going to start round 29, which is just a 1 single crochet round. So work 1 single crochet all the way around, and you should have 20 stitches left. I'm going to meet you guys once I'm going to complete this round. Round 29, 1 single crochet all the way around, 20 stitches you should have. I'm going to complete this and meet you guys in a moment. Alright, so I'm complete. I have completed my 29th round, which was 1 single crochet round. And now we are going to start our 30th round, which is going to be 1 single crochet in next 3 stitches and then decrease the 4th one. So working 1, 2, 3, and then do a decrease, invisible decrease, just like that. Yarn over, pull through, pull through. Okay, and this is what you have to do all the way around, working 1 single crochet in next 3 and then decrease the next stitch. So at the end you should have 16 single crochet left in this round. So I'm going to complete this round and then again meet you guys just in a moment. Okay, so I'm done with my 30th round, and now we are going to start our 31st round, which is going to be 1 single crochet around. So work 1 single crochet all the way around, and the total are going to be 16 single crochets. So I'm going to complete this round. Don't forget to put your stitch marker back on, because if you're going to lose this point, it will be really disappointing. I'm going to complete my 31st round, which is 1 single crochet round, and meet you guys in a moment. Okay, so I'm done with my 31st round, and now we are going to start round 32, which is 2 single, like 1 single in each, and 1 decrease. So work 1, then 2, and then do a decrease, an invisible decrease. And at the end of this round you should have 12 stitches left. Round 32, 1 single crochet next 2 and then work a invisible decrease. So I'm going to complete this round and meet you guys in a moment. Okay, so my round 32 is complete, and now I am going to add more stuffing, more fiber into it. And make sure, because this is the last time you are adding the fiber to it, because the next round is going to be decreased all the way around. So make sure you stuff enough so that when you do your last round, the stuffing get into that round, that part also, okay? So if you think there are any missing stuffing or something, you can add right now. And now I'm going to remove the stitch marker because I am going to count my stitches. And now we are going to do is decrease all the way around in this round, round 33, which is the last round. Stuff in as much as you think it's going to be good for the shape. I'm going to remove my stitch marker for this round because I'm going to count now. And now we are not going to do a invisible decrease. We are going to do the other one because invisible decrease will give you a larger holes if you do it in the end. So now we are going to decrease all the way around, and at the end you should left with 6 single crochets. So going to put a little bit more stuffing in. Okay, I think I'm good to go. Now what you're going to do, insert your hook into the both loops, pull the yarn into the next one, pull the yarn and pull through all the loops. It's 1 into the next stitch, both loops, pull the yarn into the next stitch, pull the yarn and pull through all 3 loops. So this is the best way to decrease the last round, and it's 3, 4, 5, and 6, the last one. Perfect. Now we are going into the very first stitch. Insert your hook in. Insert your hook into the very first stitch and do a regular slip stitch. So this was the end round. And now you're going to do is chain 1, pull the yarn a little bit because we are going to sew this center with a needle. And you can add more stuffing if you like. I really wanted to add some. I'm going to take my back side of my crochet hook. I'm going to pull this stuffing in. And this is how you can add more stuffing if you think that the stuffing was not good enough. And I think I need a little bit more. Okay. And now we are going to, after stuffing in, we are going to do is take our needle and sew this end close. And this is how you're going to shape your plane. Voila, it's ready. Now we are going to do is take our needle insert your yarn through the needle, and then we are going to close the center just like that. I'm just closing it randomly. There is no pattern for it. Just giving a couple of stitches so that the center is properly closed. I'm going to make a knot right in the center. Make sure the knot is tight enough to hold this work. I'm going to make another knot just for the secure purpose. And now I'm going to just insert the needle, and I'm going to pass this just from inside to anywhere like that. And I'm going to cut my yarn, the remaining one, and your body is done. Yay! And that looks really nice. Okay, now we are going to start attaching the wings. Okay, first I think we should start with the center. No, I think I should go for the wings first. So I'm going to put the larger wings first. I'm going to take my pins to hold my wings right on the plane. You're going to take your wings, the front ones, the back ones, your top section of the fan, and there are going to be two parts of the fan. So here you can see we have this hexagon design right in the center of the plane, like that. This will come to downside of our plane, and I'm going to put the right wing first close to the red area where we start working in the red yarn. Here is the hexagon 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take the right one here, 1, 2, 3, the third corner, first corner, second corner, and the third corner, and this is the place I am actually just guiding myself. I'm going to put my wing right here. So now I'm going to first put the E8000 glue on my plane's wing, and this is really amazing glue. It's really give your work a nice attachment. You can use any fabric glue if you think that it's strong enough to hold, because children are naughty and they can like take them off easily. So make sure you use something nice if you're sticking it. So I'm going to stick my right wing right here into this, guiding this section, and right here. Okay, I'm going to put this here, and now I'm going to insert pins to hold it right into that space. My pins are not letting me put them in. Okay, so this is how actually I stick those wings, because this is the easiest way, because no one can hold it for like 20 to 25 minutes. So this is the easiest way to put the wing on, to put all of these pins as much as you like and you think that this will hold properly. So just keep putting your pins in. Okay, so my right wing is done, and now I'm going to attach my left wing. So I'm going to take a guidance of exactly the same corner, like I attach wing 1 here, and then the next one will come to this side. So I am going to attach my next wing and meet you guys just in a couple of moments, and then we will put the tail one. Okay, so I'm back with my 2 wings attached, and now we are going to put the back wings. So I'm going to put the back wings right here. We will take the guide to the larger wing and slide to right to the tail. Okay, so this is how we are going to put the wing. Alright, so I have put the glue on the wing, and now I'm going to take the guidance of the larger ones and put right close to the tail, and then I'm going to put the pins in to make sure this is right, stays on place. And I give it a time like around 1 hour to dry, and then I removed all the pins. And this is how we are going to attach the next wing as well, right to the other side. Okay. Alright, so both the wings of the back are attached, and now I'm going to get the guidance of the center wing right to the tail, like that. You can take it, measure with a measuring tape if you wanted to, but I think this is the center point, and I think I should take it right here into the center section. You can take your measuring tape and make sure that it's in center of the both of the back wings if you like, but I think this is just a project which we can allow mistakes in this project. We are allowed to do the mistakes in this project. So I'm just taking my glue, and I'm going to put this on and put my right here, and then I'm going to stick my pins in to hold it on place. I am working really hard for this. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please, because this pattern was really hard to do. I am a housewife, and being a housewife, we have so many responsibilities, and I still do take some time out to give you guys an amazing patterns. So please support my channel, support me, and don't forget, if you make that plain, don't forget to share it on my Facebook page. I feel really happy when someone contact me or someone talks to me on my Facebook and they told me that, oh, we made that and we made this from your video. It's like amazing. Okay, all done, all set, and now we are going to attach the final, which is the fan. So I'm going to take these two fans, and I'm going to trim this off just about that much. I'm going to take my second fan and cut like that. And now first I'm going to put the fan right into the center, and then we are going to attach the cover on. I'm going to take a little bit of fiber to stuff into the center part. Don't over stuff it, just a little bit stuffing if you think that it's perfect, to stay pointy. Perfect. Okay, so I'm done with this. And now first we are going to attach the fan to our plane. So into the center I'm going to add a little bit of glue. Right into the center. And now I'm going to attach my wing face down, the right one face down. You can see a curve is facing downwards, and the next one is going to be facing upwards. So this is a downward right here, facing down, and the next one is going to be facing up. I'm going to put it here, and then I'm going to take a pin, and I'm going to put the pin right away from that glue part so that it will stay connected to my work. My pins are not going inside. Hate those pins. They are so like annoying. Okay, done with that. Now I'm going to put more glue, and then we are going to attach this one upside, facing upside. I'm going to put some glue right into the center here. And I'm going to attach my next wing. And now we are going to attach its cover. Okay, I'm going to put a pin right here. And now we are going to put the cover on. So I'm going to take the center part, and I'm going to put a nice amount of glue right to the edges, and you can put the glue on the fiber, but fiber will get to, like, it can mix with the glue. So right to the corners, and I try to get onto the fiber, but as you can see, the fiber is coming with my glue. Oops. Okay, that is why I recommend to put on glue on fiber. Now I'm going to put the center on the plane right here. I'm going to press it and make sure the shape is properly round, and put the pins. So this part will need lots of pins because we really don't want the fan part to get disturbed or get out of shape because of it. So I'm going to put pins all around, and I think I should put a little bit more glue right at the edge here. I was out of the focus. Okay, and now we are going to put more pins right here. Okay, just like that. And the whole plane is done almost. So I hope you have enjoyed today's video tutorial, everyone. And I'm just putting pins inside. Right now I'm just hitting those pins because they are not getting in easily. For me, it's really hard to put the pins in. Okay, and this is what I'm going to do right to the downside of the fan. I'm going to lift it a little bit and add nice amount of glue right inside. Okay, just like that. And then put the pins in. And putting the pins in right here. And you should give it almost like a 1 hour to dry all of this glue if you are putting the glue. But I think sticking is the best part. Sticking is the best way. The sewing part can give it a shape, like shape changes to it. Okay, so here you can see I'm going to put a little bit glue right here to my wing area because I think this will give more subtle look to wing. Put the pin back on, removing the left one, putting a little bit of glue right here, and put the fan back on. It's been an hour. I'm talking for the video, and my tongue is like, please stop talking. Okay, so finally I'm done with this video tutorial, and I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like my video, and do share my video with your friends and family. If you enjoyed this video tutorial, leave a comment down below, and if you have any requests, you can tell me about that. Don't forget to visit on my Facebook page, and if you make those, don't forget to share it with me. And thank you so much. You always give your precious time to my videos. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, my lovely ladies, and take care finally. Bye-bye.